Hey guys, welcome to Whispers and Ink. You guys, today, Monday. I don't usually come here on a Monday, but you guys, today for the new year, I want to start some crafting basics, you guys. My biggest thing is, you guys, I know that I am an experienced stamper. I am not only an experienced stamper, but you guys, I've got all the things, right? But here's the thing, not everybody does, right? And that's why I want to do this card making 101. And this is going to be, not only is it going to be a series, you guys, I'm thinking that this is going to be a weekly thing, at least for a little while, okay? Because there are so many different aspects of what we do for card making, okay? And this is, you guys, there's a lot of stuff, right? There's a lot of different terminology. There's a lot of different tools. There are a lot of different paper crafting aspects, because it's not just card making, it's scrapbooking and home decor and 3D items, and oh my gosh, the list could go, trust me, I could find the list, okay? But here's the thing. If you are new, I do not, or even newer, okay? Maybe it's been a long time since you've crafted last. Maybe you're new to Stampin' Up. And here's the thing. I don't want anybody to think that they can't do this. I'm not only here to inspire you to try it, right? But I'm here to give you permission to try new things. Even if you've never made a card before, even if you've never cut wood before, because I've done that live, you guys. Even if you've never used a power tool before, because I've done that live too, okay? If you've never tried doing different things with ink or different things with your trimmer. Again, you guys, there are so many possibilities, and I want to share some of my knowledge, and I want to help you not only purchase smarter, okay, but also I want to help you understand why there are things I call the unwritten rules, right? The Jennifer rules. We're going to go through all of those things. And you guys, there's going to be a lot of tips along the way. There's going to be links in the description below. Like today's list that I'm going to be talking about is in the description below. So you can print it if you want. Okay? There are so many possibilities, you guys, with this craft. It is only limited to your imagination. Okay? So with that, you guys, I want to make sure that everybody has the best start possible. And again, this may be a refresher for you, but you know what? Sometimes you forget some of these things, right? Or for me, you guys, when I'm making the list of what I want to discuss here, I have a list already. But I want you to know that this is a participation thing. If there's, sorry, that was probably a kitty getting into trouble. But this is a participation thing, you guys. If there's something, Jennifer, how does this work? You know that you can put it in the comments below and I will see it, number one. And number two, I will do my very, very best to help you figure out what it is that you're asking, okay? And if I don't understand, then we will work it out together, because you guys, I am truly blessed with an amazing hive or group of amazing women that between all of us, we come up with awesome things. and different ways to explain things. Maybe the way that I explain things is not something that is a way that you understand. So please comment below if I can help you with something. Okay, but what is this video about? You guys, this video is about what you will need to get started, okay? And what will you want to start with if you have not purchased a single thing, okay? Or if maybe you've purchased a kit, or if maybe you've gotten a class but you didn't put it together yet because you don't know where to start, okay? This video today is about where to start in your journey, okay? And I'm going to say that a lot today, you guys. So, because I want you to stay with me, because I want to be able to help you. With that being said, you guys, let's take a look at the list, okay? I wanted to start with a supply list, you guys, okay? And this supply list is what I have linked in the description below. Everybody says, okay, Jennifer, what does my first purchase need to be? Well, there's a couple of different ways to look at this. What should your first purchase be? You want to, I know you're excited and you want to buy all the things, but we all have a budget, right? So where do you start? Let's say kitty fur, sorry. Let's say you've stamped before, but you're new to Stampin' Up, and what do you need to get? What are the best things to start with? So if you're going to take a class, these are going to be the things that you want to have first. You're going to want to have a bone folder. You're going to want to have, well, here, let's not work from the list. Let's work actually from the stuff. This is a bone folder, you guys. I get mine personalized for my team. All right, so, but it looks like this, and mine, you guys, mine's been through the war and back. This is probably 8 years old, at least, okay? So know that they're very similar. Some of them are a little bit different. I really like the Stampin' Up! Ones because it's not too big, it's easy to hold, and bone folder, okay? The next thing on the list, let's leave the list right here. The next thing on the list is scissors. You guys, you can go to any store you want to buy a pair of scissors, right? However, I will say that this pair of scissors is pretty amazing. Not only does it have a sleeve, oh, I do have one right here. It comes to you with a sleeve, okay? So you don't poke yourself, because this thing right here, this point right here is super sharp. Like I've poked my finger and made it bleed on accident before. But until you get something that's on the second part of our list, this is a good option. Not only for cutting, okay, but you can still pick up embellishments with this. You can even get, because one of my friends uses this to get her dimensional backs off. Because, you guys, the dimensional backs are not easy to get off if you don't have nails, okay? So, snips, item number 2. Item number 3 is some sort of an adhesive, okay? Whether you like a runner, or you guys know I'm partial to the liquid glue, and there's a reason. Here's one of those things, you guys. I'm going to tell you, this is like a Jennifer rule, right? If you're new to stamping, the Stamp and Seal is a little forgiving. But I can tell you, and if you've caught any of my videos, you guys, I use multi-glue because I can shimmy to get my my layer straight. I'm looking, oh, here we go. So, like this card that I made on Saturday, I am pretty bad, you guys, about lining up my stuff, which is where the farm charm terminology comes from. If it's a little crooked, you guys, it is what it is. Guess what? That's Farm Charm. Okay, but I like the glue because it gives me that little bit of room. And Stamp and Seal, until you press it really, really hard, you have a little shimmy on that too. Then the next thing on our list is dimensionals. You guys, there are 2 different sizes of dimensionals, but if you're starting with, you can only get 1, you're probably in a good way to get the full size. However, the minis, and these are the black minis, the minis will work for you, okay? Because you do have the big sections here that you can cut up, which is one of the reasons that I love about our dimensionals, because you will use, as you can see from this cut, you will use every square centimeter of your dimensionals, or you have that opportunity to. And the last thing on the first part of our list is either, and you guys, this is my printer, it's not the printout or the actual link. You want a chamois or a Stampin' Scrub. Now, I keep my chamois in a clear case. I like to decorate my things to personalize them for me. But you guys, a chamois in a Ziploc bag, and you guys can see, this thing's been through the war. You want to see what it looks like when you buy it new? When it's all sparkly and clean? This will tell you, you guys, this will tell you how I use, look at that. This is brand new, still in the package. That's crazy, right? Look at how loved this is. And you guys, I've had my chamois. I replace them every once in a while, but I've had them for a long time. And the same thing with the Stampin' Scrub. Of course, mine has kitty fur because you guys, you know, I have kitties. Stampin' Scrub, okay? One side's wet, one side's dry, and you will need the cleaner for that. The Stampin' Mist cleaner, which that is also listed in this first part of your list. You want the Stampin' Scrub with the Stampin' Mist, and you guys, you'll be able to read the numbers on your copy. This is just my crazy printer. Okay, so where to begin? Those are the things that you're going to need. Those are the basic things that you need. And I say that because where do you start? Now, if you're coming to me and if you're asking me, Jennifer, I love what you do, but I'm a little intimidated, right? I don't mean to be intimidating. I've been doing this for a long time, and you guys, it does come to you. Trust me. You will figure it out, I promise, and I'm here to help you along the way. But where to begin? My first choice, if you want to try stamping for the very first time, my suggestion would be to start with a kit. You can pick which one you like. There's easy step-by-step instructions in the pamphlet, you guys. It comes with adhesive, it comes with 1 ink, comes with a block, and it comes with stamps that will fit on the block that it comes with, okay? Kits are the best way to start if you have never, ever, ever stamped before, okay? Now, let's say you're just new to Stampin' Up, but you've stamped before, and you're looking for a way to get back in the groove, right? Or let's say you've checked out the kits and they're fine, but let's say you want to take it up just a little bit and you love a surprise. You guys, it is no secret how much I love Paper Pumpkin. I use my Paper Pumpkin every single month. I always have extra kits here because I have friends that contact me and say, Jennifer, I need another one of those kits. And I have one here most of the time. But Paper Pumpkin, what I love about Paper Pumpkin, you guys, I love Paper Pumpkin as a getting back into the groove because it's a surprise. And you get some ink that you get to keep. You get another block, just like the kit, okay, on your first box that you sign up for, and you get some stamps. But it's up a little bit because there's usually some embellishments in there, and there might be a couple of layers in there. Also, it comes with adhesive, so you don't have to worry about having all of the things, okay? Paper pumpkin is the best way to start for that. And if you're wondering what paper pumpkin is about, you guys, I have a whole playlist of paper pumpkin first looks. Go ahead and check those out. You can see what past kits have been included, what has been included in each of those boxes. Now, let's say that it's been a long time since you've stamped and you don't have any supplies. So you know the basic adhesive that you need, okay? Maybe you still have some glue. Maybe you still have your scissors. Maybe you still have your bone folder. Where do we go next, right? Because, you guys, the struggle is real, okay? We don't want to make unwise choices, and I totally understand that. Things are tight, and I get it. Okay, so what are we going to discuss next? These are supplies, you guys, that I suggest, and these are in no particular order, okay? These are supplies that I suggest to be your second bigger purchases, okay? And not all of them are big purchases. Some of them are in the $10 range. I think the biggest one is the trimmer. And you guys, I love our trimmer. Okay, with that, let's go through the next step items. I have 3 blocks on here. I'm going to show you the sizing. I have glue dots on here. Now, I put those on here because, you guys, a lot of times you can get by with glue or seal if you're doing just some of the basic things and your dimensionals. And I will discuss that when we get into future videos because we're going to make a card in the next couple of weeks that are going to only need these items. That's it. And then I'll show you what and why we need these items. So block D, block H, and block C. So this is block D, you guys, and size-wise, excuse me, size-wise, it is a little bit bigger than 2 3/4 by 2 5/8. So a little bit longer than taller. And then this is block H. This one I love as a long or skinny block, you guys. And I use, you guys, these 3 blocks here, these 3, are my most used and my most blocks that I have multiples of. Okay, this is block H. This is block C. Now, I have these blocks. Some are personalized. This one was a gift. And this one is another team gift that I've given before. Okay? But anyways, these blocks are my most used that I have the most duplicates of. There are several different sizes, you guys. We go all the way up to, and I'm going to grab, hang on. We go all the way up to this size for the background stamps. But I want to talk about using this amazing freebie item with a celebration sign up. I'm going to talk about this in an up and coming video, you guys, on how you can use that as a block also. But anyways, back to blocks. So there's the 3 different sizes. The next thing is glue dots. I brought this up. What are these? These are little sticky circles, basically, right? There we go. Little sticky circles. So great way to be able to stick on a punch or a die cut, which we'll get into a lot later. Now, I'm going to hop down. I'm going to skip paper trimmer because I'm going to go to the Take Your Pick tool next. This is the basic Take Your Pick tool. And it comes with, and I'm trying to grab the other piece, you guys. It comes with a stylus and 2 different sizes, and it comes with a spatula and a pokey tool. Okay, remember I said earlier that you could use your scissors? I gotta tell you, you guys, this is a tool that I do not leave home without when I'm going somewhere, whether I'm taking a class someplace or whether I'm going to a Stampin' Up event or here. You guys have seen, if you've watched any of my videos, this is one of my most consistent tools that I use. Now, this end here is putty. Makes it easier to pick things up. So that is what the Take Your Pick tool is. All right, now the last thing on this secondary list here that I have is the trimmer. Our trimmer, you guys, I love our trimmer. And I've had other trimmers, okay? I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator since 2010. And prior to that, I was crafting for 7+ years. So I've had other trimmers. And I can tell you, I love our trimmer. Not because I sell it, but because I actually really do love our trimmer. And there's a couple of features that I really enjoy about our trimmer. Okay. Not only do I love because it locks in place. You guys, if you were to do this on some trimmers, you'd lose that. And guess what? If it tips over, this part breaks. Or you can get poked with your cutting blade on here, right? But then there's some other features on here that I really, really enjoy. You can cut a card base, which is either 5.5 by 8.5 or 4 1/4 by 11, without opening the arm of the trimmer. Okay, this arm does open and it goes all the way to 17 inches. Not that I've ever used that, but that is a possibility. And you will also hear me say dark as death, because this is the trimming blade. And I love that there are 2 different colors so that you can differentiate. It makes it so much easier, you guys, that you know, oh, I don't want this one. I want to score my card, okay? Or we know that this darker piece is our trimmer, okay? Now, there are some additional things. There's a little, let's see, can you guys see it? Yeah. See how there is that little pop out right there? That is so you can, see, not so easy, but easy enough, can pop your pieces out. Now, the scoring blades, technically, is what they're called. Your scoring piece is available as an online exclusive, but your trimmer piece, or your cutter, this piece you get 4 or 2 a pack. And you guys, the new trimmer, if you had a trimmer a time ago, we had issues with the blades. I can tell you now, there are no such issues with these blades. I have, knock on wood, had not had an issue. But here's one of the other things that I love about our trimmer. And you guys, who has storage issues? Right? Do you have storage issues? We don't have the whole entire house, right? You probably don't even have a whole entire room like I do, which is how we all get started, right? So how do you store your 12 by 12? Well, you either find a file for it, right? Or a container to store it in. Or I know a few people that cut it down to 6 by 6. Well, guess what? This trimmer will cut your 6-inch piece straight as can be, because it sits all along here at 6 inches. So you guys, there are some amazing features in this trimmer. I love how the grid goes all the way down. You've got the measurements in more than one place. They're at the top, they're in the middle, and they're at the bottom. So I can't say enough good things about this trimmer. But you guys, these are the things that if you are new or if you're starting back up, these are the places that you may want to consider starting at, okay? It's a lot to unpack, you guys, right? It can be overwhelming, but that's what this Card Making 101 series is going to be all about. Helping you with your measurements, helping you with your layers, helping you figure out how to get started. You guys will take a look at Paper Pumpkin. We're going to take a look at kits here too, because I have several. But here's the other thing. You guys, please ask the question. I am here to help you, okay? I do not want you lost along the way. I am truly blessed to be here to be able to help you. Now, with that, you guys, I also, and you'll notice there is a notation in this, in the link here, in the little description, because there's some little description things. You guys could see that there is typing down here on the bottom, right? I offer an adhesive kit. I offer it not only at Christmas time because it's an amazing Crafty friend gift, but I also offer that all year round. So if you caught the 12 days of Crafty Christmas gifts, you guys saw how I decorate them. And if you didn't, I will put the link to the description below. So do you have a crafty friend that you want to give a beautiful gift to? Or do you have a friend that you want to help get started? This might be just what they need, because it's got dimensionals and glue dots and glue and wink of Stella. And it has the, and I go over what's all included. But anyways, but you guys, I hope that you enjoy the series, okay? I won't stop until my list is complete, and that depends on you guys. So let me help you figure things out. Like I said, I've got some things planned already. We're going to talk about layers, and we're going to talk about cutting. We're going to talk about all of those fun, exciting things to help you figure out how to get a handle on all of the fun that I have in my videos. Because you guys, I enjoy doing these. I enjoy helping you. I enjoy inspiring you. But most of all, you guys, I hope that you have an amazing day getting crafty, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Good night, guys.